Hello, Demon Nimnets and other husbands. Welcome back to this first episode of The Settlers 2. I have done some little things to test the sound and stuff like that, but we're gonna start with the tutorial.
Founding a settlement. The world of the settlers is founded both on stone and on wood, but we'll get to that presently. Welcome to the first tutorial. Please note that the tutorial shows processes in an accelerated form, not in real time.
Okay.
Every settlement is centered around the headquarters. All production, storage, and military buildings must be connected to the headquarters by roads. Now you're going to learn how to build the basic resource buildings: a woodcutter's hut, a sawmill, a forester's hut, and a quarry.
Okay. I know basically how to play, but this is also for newcomers to the game.
For an overview of available construction sites, click the button Toggle Construction View On/Off to view the construction map. Once you've selected a construction site by clicking on the construction map, the Building Selection menu appears. Buildings come in three sizes: small, medium, and large. The woodcutter's hut is always the first building you'll need. Click on the woodcutter's hut now with the left mouse button to select it.
So, for quick, these are all smalls. These are all mediums, signed by this, and those are large.
Each building must be connected to the headquarters by a road in order for you to transport goods. Click on the flag in front of the woodcutter's hut.
But because this is a tutorial, I can't actually show the difference.
Now click the button Build Road with the left mouse button. Select the flag in front of the headquarters to specify the end of the road and complete road construction.
There are two ways.
From now on, all goods will be automatically transported along this road by carriers.
There are two ways you can do that actually, and they don't explain it now, but you can either pick your own way, like doing this and then there and then like that, or if you want to go a different way first. But
the next thing you'll need is a sawmill, so that logs can be fashioned into planks, which serve as building material for all buildings. Stone blocks are also required for most buildings. Open the Building Selection menu again to construct a sawmill. The sawmill is a medium-sized building, so you'll need to click the tab to switch from. Now select the sawmill. This is automatically connected to the existing road system, as the construction site is directly above the road. To make sure that your supply of wood is replenished, you'll need a forester's hut. Click on the highlighted construction site to open the Building Selection menu. Now select the forester's hut. The forester will tend to your trees with loving care. Every forester in the settlers' world has green fingers.
so I would advise against putting it in a random spot like this. I would put it in way nearer to your woodcutters.
The forester's hut must also be connected with the headquarters by building a road. Now click on the button Build Road with the left mouse. Click on the flag in front of the headquarters to specify where the road should end.
What I would do now is not connected to the headquarters, but connected to the woodcutters, actually. Because that's a straight line, and straight lines are better.
Now you need a quarry to provide the necessary resources for the construction of other buildings. Select the highlighted construction site. You'll find it not far away from the rocks.
This is the best spot.
Now select the quarry in the Building Selection menu.
As you notice, it's a repeat now.
Connect the quarry. Now click the button. Select the end of the road. The road to the quarry is quite long, and transporting the stone would be too much for a single carrier. To add a new section to the road by erecting an additional flag, select the section of road that is highlighted. Now click the button Erect Flag. The road is divided, and another carrier starts transporting stone along the newly built road section. It's very important to keep an eye on your road system to make sure that it's economically efficient.
And that is actually a proper description because
When you've completed your construction projects, close the construction map by clicking the button Toggle Construction View On/Off.
I would not do that because I always want to know where I can build what when I need something. But again, tutorial. Getting back to the flag, the more people you can put in between a point and the more they can also vary around, because there's a limited amount of resources that can be placed on one flag. So if you have too many items on a flag, the quarry can't quarry, or the woodcutter can't cut wood, stuff like that. So having additional ones like this would make it better. And that's why this one would be a better connection, because first of all, it's a straight road, and you can use a building here to get another additional flag. And with the additional flag here, you can also go up again, which makes another route. But let's continue.
Well done. You've successfully completed the first tutorial. On to the next one.
Sure. So, like I said, what I would do, this is just my quick, is put it to here. Because that tree is in the way now, it's not gonna work, but having a road here and then a building there connecting back in, then you can road back here. And that's what I meant. So now to get to the next main menu. Yes, I want to go to the main menu because I want to do the second tutorial. Founding a settlement, we already done that. So mining resources and processing. Most of these things I know, but it's also for explanation to any new people, to the settlers. I have myself played Settlers 1, 2, 3, so I have a bit of experience.
Mineral resources and processing. To operate mines, and this only applies to mines, you'll need a stable food supply.
Correct.
The more varied the food, the harder the miners will work. One food supplier is the baker, who bakes bread using water from the well, and flour made from grain grown on the farm, which is then ground in the mill. These buildings should lie in close proximity to each other and not be too far away from the mines. Other food suppliers are the fisherman and the hunter, who can supply fish and ham on short notice.
Yes and no. Let's continue.
Geologists will supply you with information about mineral resources by putting up small signs at the discovered sites, telling you which mineral resources have been found. Click the highlighted mine symbol on the map with the left mouse button. Geologists can only be sent out to flags. So now select the flag in the building selection menu. Of course, this flag must also be... Now select the end. Select the flag you've just erected to send out the geologist.
So, I'll reread that in a minute. The whole reason I do that is a repeat of the last tutorial. So, select flag and you've just placed to send out the geologist.
Click the button Send Out Geologist. Geologists need some time to complete their work. In normal gameplay, you'll need to wait a short while after sending out a geologist to find out which mineral resources he's discovered. Iron and gold are only of any use to you if you have enough coal, because you need this to extract iron from iron ore in the iron smelting works, and later to make weapons in the smithy, and produce gold coins in the mint. Open the building selection menu now by clicking the highlighted construction site.
So, reason I know what is here is the game actually tells you.
Now select the coal mine from the menu with the left mouse button.
The game knows what's where.
Like all other buildings, click the button, select the high. Now you're going to build an iron mine. Select the mine symbol already highlighted on the map.
So again, the game knows that there is iron there, like there's coal there. Well, I'm pointing with my hand, I don't know. And when I need to construct gold, they already know where it is.
Select the iron mine. Connect the iron mine to click the button. Select. The next thing you need is an iron smelting works in order to extract the iron from the ore with the help of coal. To do this, click the construction site already highlighted on the map. The iron smelting works is a medium-sized building. Click the tab to switch from small buildings to medium buildings. Now select the iron smelting works. Now you're going to build a smithy in order to make the extracted iron into swords and shields with the help of coal. Select the construction site already highlighted on the map. The smithy is also a medium-sized building. Click the tab to switch from small buildings to medium buildings. Now select the smithy. Select the flat. Click the button. Excellent. You've successfully completed the second tutorial. On to the next.
So, you notice you get quite faster and faster in what you need to do. So, exit map. And let's go to territorial expansion and troops.
Territorial expansion and troops. The settlers love a conventional scrap. They fight in classic hand-to-hand combat rather than letting large armies do battle with each other. Recruiting a soldier requires a sword, a shield, and a beer. For their training, in other words, to rise in rank, soldiers require gold coins. The various ranks are as follows: private, corporal, sergeant, officer, and general. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to build a barracks, and thus expand your borders, how to build a catapult, and how to attack enemies.
So I've always been terrible at this part of the game, the combat mechanics.
Open the Building Selection menu by clicking the highlighted construction site on the map with the left mouse button.
Rinse and repeat of the first two tutorials. You click.
Now select Barracks.
You go.
This is the smallest of the 4 buildings: barracks, guardhouse, watchtower, and stronghold. A barracks is manned by 2 soldiers.
After I place this, he says it needs to be connected to a flag, and you need to connect it.
Connect the barrack. Click the button. Select. Now you need to build a catapult so that you can defend your settlement more effectively. To do this, select the construction site already highlighted on the map.
So, again, it's the same like everything. Click.
The catapult is...
Click.
Now select the catapult.
Click.
When your soldiers win a battle, they will automatically occupy the enemy building, thereby expanding your borders. Open the attack menu by clicking the enemy barracks with the left mouse button. To give the signal to attack, click the attack button. Use the 2 buttons at the top of the attack menu to select whether your weaker or your stronger soldiers should attack first. The figures below them show the number of attackers compared to the number of the defenders. Open the menu Global Economy Settings. Select the tab Default Military Settings. The 3 slide bars at the top are used to define troop strength at long, short, and close range to enemy buildings. Directly below these, you can select whether your weaker or your stronger soldiers should defend first. The slide bar at the bottom is used to specify the number of soldiers you want to make available for an attack. To exit the menu, click the small cross in the upper right corner.
That's interesting. Oh, interesting.
Bravo! You've successfully completed the third tutorial. On to the next.
Let's see. Okay. And if I want, let's test this. I could use the attack command there. Okay, cool. So, main menu, yes, because I continued a bit longer than intended. Last one, seafaring and expeditions.
Seafaring and expeditions. Sooner or later, you'll need a fleet in order to search for resources and explore new territories. Only by ship can your settlers travel a longer distance across water. To build ships, you need a shipyard, and to use ships you've built, you'll need a harbour on the waterfront. Harbours can only be built on construction sites marked with an anchor symbol. This tutorial teaches you the construction of ships and accompanies you on your first expedition.
Okay, let's go.
A harbour and a shipyard have already been built for you. Select the shipyard now with the left mouse button. The shipyard builds boats by default. To produce ships, you must click the highlighted button to switch production from boats to ships. Close the shipyard menu afterwards by clicking the small cross in the upper right corner with the left mouse button.
Okay.
Now select the highlighted harbour to begin an expedition. Next, select the tab Expedition Management in the harbour menu. If you now click the button Prepare Expedition, the next ship built will be equipped for the expedition, for which 4 planks, 6 stone blocks, and a master builder are required at all times.
Okay.
Only when all of these are on board can the ship put out to sea. Now please close the harbour menu by clicking the small cross in the upper right corner with the left mouse button. Please select the highlighted ship. Now you need only to set the ship's course by selecting the southwest compass point. The ship will automatically search for the next possible landing place in this direction.
Okay.
Once the ship has reached a landing place, select it to drop anchor. Select the button Build Harbour to the right of the compass in the ship menu.
Okay.
Now please close the ship menu by clicking the small cross in the upper right corner with the left mouse button. Very good. You've successfully completed all tutorials.
There's literally one here, guys. So these are the tutorials. Like they said, it's an accelerated version of the real game. Sorry about the yawn. So we are 20 minutes in. We're gonna do the first one. Wait. Before that, main menu, before I forget. Let's first, how did I do that again? There's a way. No? There's no way to do the opening credits again. That's the only downside I think of the game, because I want to do the opening credits. It's too bad.
A new beginning. After countless days in the eye of the storm, we'd completely lost our bearings. Drifting in the treacherous currents, we ran aground. Our hull was breached, our cargo lost, and we were shipwrecked several miles offshore. Fortunately, almost all our party survived, both the storm and the wreck, and still found enough strength to swim ashore. Landlubbers had no business being on the high seas anyway. Strange. Everything looked so familiar, the flora and fauna resembling so very much that of our native country. Yet I could have sworn that we had drifted far off course. Our next task will be to ensure our survival and explore the island. The goods from the ship that were washed ashore would be a great help to us for the time being.
So, first, that's by the way the story bit of this game. And now we have what we learned in the tutorial in Acton. First I'm gonna check up a bit. And I think I am gonna clean out this part here. And like they said, sawmill. I want to prepare, but I have nothing there yet. There. So our goal is to get here, to that little portal. They don't explain that, by the way. Reports, stats, okay, and speed up. And that's, I like that game, you can speed it up. As you see, I keep open the construction. I love how fast they're going like and sawmill's complete. So what I'm gonna do now is wait a bit until a lot of trees are gone and get a over here a stone cutter. It's a technique I usually use as well. Come on, guys. Come on. If I'm correct, those three are cut. Those three trees, I can make one here. So now I need to wait. Alright, and 3 is the fastest it can go. Come on, check the last one. No, I can't make it. I'm not happy about that part. But I don't mind. No. First, I'm gonna make it here and put a forest here. Nope. Too bad. It's too long. So making an additional part. let's have the geologist do a thing. So I think here's coal as well. Okay. So I'm gonna prepare that one. This is dot sign, coal sign. It's just a little preparation. Not that I actually need it, but I always like to prepare to get everything I can. These are, by the way, the large buildings. So you have small buildings, medium buildings, and large buildings. Farm. For now, I can't make a pig farm or a donkey farm. This cannot be built on the map. This cannot be built on the map. Cannot be built on the map. All I have are the barracks. Since I know what I need to do, so I'm gonna actually make use of what I know. So you think this is too long, but these barracks are just to expand. I need a barrack over here. So, if I want to do now, I can do this. No, not that. Wrong one. Make a farm over there as well. I am not gonna do that. But as an idea, I could. And as you can see, I now have more land. That is what a barrack does. Because, sure, they explain that you get it, but when they're manned, first it went around here and here. Now I have this whole area added to. That is what they don't explain. So, barrack is done. It's getting reinforced. Also, donkey road. I have in total 8 donkeys. Increase. It's increased. It's increased. And if I do now geologist there. And make that one there. Additional quarry. This one runs out. And I'm gonna continue building barracks. And that is only because I know I have to go that way. Lots, iron. Sorry. For me it looks like copper, so... Fisherman. Also, if you hang over it, you'll see in the lower right hand corner woodcutter, build cost and stuff like that. A woodcutter costs no stones, but a sawmill does. So to actually start up in a game with this, you need at minimum 4 planks and 2 stone. Because the stone, the quarry does not take stone. So with 4 you can actually start the whole game. Because that is 1 woodcutter and 1 sawmill. And if you see another 2 for a forester, in the end 2 more for a stone quarry. So I'm not really rushing through this, but as you can see, because I know what I need to do, I actually plan ahead a little bit. So let's see, first can get away with one there, but in the end I will move these away to a location like this. So no worker, 50% worker there. Now I'm just gonna slowly demolish a building to open also up a additional person. Then we'll demolish that one to reduce even more of the wood around here. A little shortcut, always handy to have as well. If there are more roads that they can pass on, the better. So what I'm going to do now is move that one, place it there, flag there, and make the road more efficient. And as you can see, that's how it works. %. So I am gonna make slowly a little woodcutter area over here. Not yet. I can do this. And these matches you can take as long as you want yourself. Because as you see, I'm almost at the end. But if I want, I can just keep doing this. And get to the end faster. Because I have to get here. As I said, this is my goal. I can move 2 ways. I can move the upper way, the lower way, or I can take for eternity and just keep expanding all the way. But you have to be careful because you are limited on how many soldiers you have. And if you end up having no soldiers, that is where this comes in. So I prepared a little bit in advance for if I made that mistake, which I technically did. There's also one little trick I learned myself is if you want to make sure that you have more than enough time to get your resources everywhere, make your stuff a little bit away from. Now, as you see, I have a forester here, I have a woodcarver here. I'm actually gonna make a hunter here. I'm gonna make a farm here. And as you see, the further I get, the more and more resources I get. Because now I have this little area. First of all, I can build another quarry here, which I will. No, that one. I don't need it anymore, so I'll remove it. But as you see, this is in the end the goal. Trying to get as far as possible. At least for the first mission. Now I know I can join up with my own here, but I have to actually continue on a bit further. Because if you look around a bit, you see those mountain ranges. They don't really have a opening. And yes, you can actually, I'm using the right button to look around. To the sky. Looking back. So I'm gonna put myself there. Now you can see how far off I am. I started at the headquarters. Look where I got now. Barracks over there, barracks over there.
A new beginning.
We already
Strange.
heard that. Oh, reached the portal. Which we already knew. So now what we're gonna see is what they need. And what I have. Not much. Now, as you can see, I'm building a barracks over here, and this barracks is complete. You see the soldier moving up, getting to here, and we're there. Now, because
After some days, I had a sudden blinding realization. The island on which we were stranded could not be far from our home country. We Romans normally avoided this region due to its inhospitable nature and the catastrophic weather conditions, but here, things were somehow different. While storms raged in Rome, this small area developed into a haven in which one could make a fair living.
yes, we are playing Romans. And I was making Rome. Yeah. So, I know that I can go here and here in. No, if I'm correct, not here. You have to go in from under here. Now, I've been playing this map on 3x speed. And that is because I know it takes forever to get to a point. And as I think I can't make a warehouse. And yeah, storehouse. So what a storehouse does is actually it functions the same like a headquarters. It's an additional storage space. which you can use to make additional resource points. So what I'm doing now is technically making a little second village, connected by roads of barracks, and this is now becoming somewhat a second village, which is connected to the main village. And that's how you can see when you're working on it. Because if I want to, I can start here as well. Now, my priority is, like I said, to get to the portal. A swampy area, I love it. I also love how it acts. Oh yeah, I forgot. Look at those cute little faces. Oh, they're so cute. Army donkeys. This quarry has nothing in it anymore. Let's get rid of it. So if you would have a donkey farm at this point, you can keep making more and more donkeys. And more donkeys means more and more points people can work on. There are more places to get to. That's for later. Now we are just gonna try get us to the portal. Because in the end, that's our goal, to get to the portal. So, let's see. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. And also, a little trick that you can use as well are scouts. So, they didn't tell you about that in the tutorial, which I find sad, but by the way, out, no more tools, no more quarry. This is a scout, and what a scout does is what its name says. It scouts. So, it just found a lot of stones. So, if I get here, I can build a quarry for stone. Here, quarry for coal. So, I've scouted this, so I know what is here. Well, as you can see, although these are long roads, just because I make barrack to barrack to barrack, I don't need a lot. And if you do it properly, if you build around storehouses, you don't need actually multiple flags. No. The soldier's almost there. And I think I need to make the last one. Yeah, I didn't reach it completely. So what has to happen is that I need to reach it completely. It needs to be engulfed in my area of ruling. But if I want to do now, I can do this, the stone mine. And now I can mine stones. If I want, I can make a little fisherman hut here. So, I'm not gonna do it, but in that way you can get additional points of interest. And as you notice, the barrack needs 2 planks, and the 2 planks have to come all the way from here. But do I have 2 planks? Well, I have 57 actually. Food comes in, food goes out. So, this is just a farm. I still have no bread. What I've learned in the end, you can actually make a well wherever you want, by the way. A well does not need to be at specific point. I hate dyslexia. So, you can just put them down. And we need a baker. And like you've seen in all the other stuff, everything has a location, because I need a mill to make flour, but I also need a baker. And what you can do in the end is, like I said, have multiple of those storehouses, more points. Is the soldier almost there? There he comes. Look, 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 look. We're almost there, guys. And
Mission accomplished. While searching for more fertile land, our scouts stumbled on 2 mysterious portals with inscriptions in Coptic characters. How could we show weakness by returning home to our anxiously waiting people without having achieved anything at all? And so, we stepped through one of the portals and began a journey which would take us further away than we could ever have imagined.
so this is the end of this episode. I'm gonna press exit map and then go to the overview. And that's why you saw this one is gold and this one is silver, because I tested it and I'm here now. So now we're also here. So thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment in the comment section. You know, whatever the YouTuber said. Links are in the description to my Twitch and my Discord. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye, everyone.